Hello, everyone. Happy spring equinox. Welcome to spring and also happy Ostara. So I am recording this on the spring equinox, first day of spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's appropriate, pretty perfectly timed to bring you the contents and show you what the Tamed Wild box contains for March. If you're new to these parts or to this channel, welcome. My name is Patty Diaz. I am the founder, manifestation coach, and magical mentor here at Blue Moon Manifestations. And I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button so you get notified when new videos show up, because I have a variety of different types of videos that I share with you here on my YouTube channel. So today's video is showing you what's in the Tamed Wild box. They're all about this size, so they're not super big. And I have been getting this box regularly for several months now. I believe since about October-ish or so of last year. And I have loved every single box. The tools, the components that they send are great quality. They're not little sample sizes. They're regular size of whatever it is. And great quality so far. I have not been disappointed as of yet, so that's fabulous. So every box has a pretty basic things that you can expect. You will get cards telling you what's in there, also showing or sharing a suggested ritual to use to use the ingredients that you get in the box, and then the various themed. All of the components or items in the box are geared towards the theme of that month. And this month, with it being spring, it is geared towards Ostara. And let me get the cards in order here. So here you get an informational card as to, this says the Spirit of Ostara. So it explains what it is, a little bit of a history. On the back, it shows you ways to connect or suggested deities that you might want to connect with. It shares ways to celebrate spring and Ostara and honor these deities or work with them. So that's like a reference card that is a great thing to keep in your resources, because you can refer back to it and share it with others, or come back and do this same type of work again next year if you so choose. And then you also get a card just showing you what the components are, what is included in the box itself, and how to use it, and some information about each thing. So let me start off. I'll just go right down the list of what is on the card here. And the first one is this agate egg. And it looks like a real egg, but it's not. It's crystal. It's a crystal agate egg. And this, of course, is a representation of spring and fertility. And it's great to put like on your altar if you choose to represent and celebrate Ostara. It says that the egg has been a symbol of new beginnings. So if you want to set an intention and maybe put this egg on the piece of paper that you write your intention on, keep it on a designated altar space, like I said, or just keep it, you know, like with crystals that I have back there, just a variety of crystals that I love having around. So this is actually pretty cool, because it's the first little egg crystal that I have. I have not had one before. So this will be going up with my spring revitalization or refreshing of my altar sacred space. So that's the agate egg. Next is, it's called the Rose of Jericho. And if you have not seen these or are not familiar with these, they are fabulous. It looks like just a dried up tumbleweed, really, is what it looks like. But what happens is it comes back to life. And that's why I think the ritual, the suggested ritual, a ritual for resurrection, includes this beauty. So what you do is, there's like what would be the roots down here. You set it in a very shallow dish, put some water in the dish, then set the flower, this bud, in there. It actually starts to open up. It opens up and it comes back to life. Now, these are not designed to stay in water the whole time, because it will obviously soak it up and then open up. And then when the water is gone, it will close back up. So when we got our first Rose of Jericho, because we have other ones or another one, it was recommended to do it every couple weeks, or maybe when you do set an intention, you can use this Rose of Jericho to put the energy of blooming and opening up towards your intention. So they're pretty cool. If you've never had one, it's fun. It's fun to watch and see how it opens up and closes back up on itself. And to look at it, you know, if you didn't know, you'd probably think this is just like fire kindling or something that, you know, you throw away or just walk right past. So it is pretty cool. And it comes in a plastic baggie, so you can keep it in there or just keep it in the shallow dish or bowl or container that you're going to use it with. So they're pretty fun. Let's see. And it says it is nicknamed the resurrection plant. So how appropriate that the ritual is for a resurrection ritual. Then this box comes with a ritual candle, and this is the kind that float because the ritual does recommend that it walks you through putting this in the water with some herbs and possibly some oils, I believe. So this is a floating candle. If you choose not to do the ritual, you can just have this on your altar space, right? Put a little dish with some water, put it in there, and maybe next to the little egg, the agate egg. And there's a great little way for you to honor by lighting the candle, letting it float, and have some honoring or representation, acknowledgement of spring and Ostara, some new beginnings. And so you can make these work in whatever way you choose. It doesn't have to go all together. This is part of a series. This is an amulet. This is, let's see, there we go. It's Bridget's cross because she is the deity associated with Ostara. And they have a series of, I believe, 6 amulets over throughout the year. Then at the end of the year, they will do a suggested ritual. They will share a suggested ritual using all of the amulets. I have the one from earlier. So the very first month, I think it was January, it came with the Eye of Horus and the chain. So then you would add the amulets that you get to the charm bracelet, or interchange them. If you have a chain and you want to just have Bridget's cross to wear this time of year, or just keep that on your altar. Again, make it work for you, which is the fabulous. It just gives you suggested rituals. There is no right or wrong. What's next on the list? Next, we have the tea. It is Ostara blend tea, and Tamed Wild has some fabulous teas. If you can see there, it contains chamomile and peppermint. Just before starting to record this video, I actually made a cup of this tea, and it's fabulous. I happen to like peppermint and chamomile tea on their own by themselves, and this is pretty tasty. If you are a tea fan, Tamed Wild not only has a subscription box with magical ritual tools, it also has a subscription box of teas. And so you can get a regular box every month to grow your apothecary with. And that way you don't have to go out and search for all of the different herbs and teas. So you can have that, get it a la carte, order teas as you want them, or have the subscription box. And the link to get the Tamed Wild teas subscription box that I'm showing you here, or any of the other magical tools and cards, all sorts of magical goodness, I will have linked below. So you can just click that link, check out, and buy one thing, buy several things, or subscribe to either or both of the boxes that call to you. So there's the Ostara tea, and then it has a tarot bag. This is actually small. Most of the tarot bags I have are much bigger, but to show you for reference, I do have a tarot deck up there. And this is the Greenwich Tarot. So it's a pretty close to a regular deck of playing cards, and that would fit in here. So you could put a deck that size in this box, but one of the bigger decks probably would not fit in here. But you could use it for any number of things as well. It says magic right on the front there. It's embroidered. There we go. So you could, keep your crystals in here, keep some tools, carry this with you with some little amulets or a pendulum, a deck that might fit in this, carry it with you in your purse or your backpack, in your car, whatever strikes your fancy. That's what I love about magic. You can make it work for you, and making it work for you is how you get the best results, because really the magic is contained within us. All these things are for us, are for our benefit. They're not required, but they help us. They help focus our energy. They help us develop a sense of ritual and connection to the universe and to the deity or to nature, right? With using this Rose of Jericho and watching it come to life and close back up. And like I said, use that with setting an intention at the new moon if you choose, right? Absolutely anything at all is possible. There is no wrong, as like I like to say, as long as it is not designed or intended to hurt anyone, right? So that is the Tamed Wild box for March. Check out, like I said, subscribe, because every now and then I will be recording either the suggested ritual that comes with the box, or creating one of my own and showing you different ways to use the tools that come in the subscription box. So that way you could maybe use that as inspiration for a ritual or practice of your very own. If you have ideas or different ways to use any of these tools, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Share what your favorite piece was as well, what you're looking forward to working with. And again, any specific Ostara, spring, equinox practices or rituals that you participate in, to show others the variety of ways to honor, celebrate, and work our magic every single day. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you soon.